Aries, you have Ace of Pentacles upright. Aries, you'll be receiving a gift. Um, a gift or a compensation for your work, for your hard work, or it is also surprise from the universe for you. It's a blessing. It is I also sense confirmation. It's a good message. It's a welcome message. It's a confirmation for something that you have been anticipating. It will signal a new chapter in your life, a new beginning in your life. You are here, Aries. What I sense here is that you are trying to reinvent yourself, as well as you are, you know, cutting away the toxicity from your life. Okay? If there had been, past drama or, toxicity, you are trying to, you know, push that aside, push that aside and give space to new beginnings in your life. So anticipate a gift, okay? Anticipate a gift, either a message or it could also be the invitation. And in this invitation, you are asked to present yourself in a new light. Something like you need to reinvent yourself. You need to present yourself in a new, in a new clothing, okay, figuratively speaking. You need to change even your outlook, not, okay, your outer appearance as well as your outlook, okay, whatever applies in your situation. Okay, this gift will impact people who are dependent on you, Aries. So, okay, this gift is also a result of the past challenges that you have overcome. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aries. Next is Taurus. Taurus, you have, let me see, the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords reversed. You will be moving past this challenges, these obstacles, this pain, this hurt, these disappointments, um, even bad luck in your life, or not in your life, but during this period wherein you have incurred, um, and you have seen unfortunate events unfolding in your life currently. Remember, this unfortunate events are just challenges that you need to overcome and learn from. It's also for your own growth. Okay. The card is saying, do not neglect your health, Taurus, during this time. You need to keep, not only to keep focus on what you want to achieve, but also you need to keep focus on your health, on your well-being. Do not allow unpleasant events to take a toll on your mental health and in your disposition, um, and your well-being, your mental well-being, your spiritual well-being, and in your emotional well-being. You'll be you'll be getting past this, whatever trials that you are experiencing. May it be because of due to I sense here there's someone around you who has done something that has also impacted you, that has affected you in some capacity, shape, or form. So you'll be overcoming that, Taurus. You will get a good judgment on something. So, for example, good judgment may also translate to you getting, an approval of some sort, approval from a job interview, or approval of a loan, or approval of a project. So there's a sort of an approval that will be handed to you during this time. I know you're becoming impatient, Taurus, but help is coming your way very soon. This help is in a form of approval, in a form of you getting that positive vibe. Like you wake up in the morning and suddenly you feel alive, you feel light. So that's also a gift that you're going to receive. And also in your health, okay, if this is about your health, you'll be getting a clean bill of health, okay. So that's what I have for you, Taurus, Gemini. You have the Seven of Wands reversed, Gemini. Okay. What I sense here is if you feel persecuted, okay, or if people are turning against you, something or someone will come forward to protect you from all these, negative allegations or false accusations, Gemini. Someone or something will come to your aid. It could be an event, it could be a specific person, it could be a situation that will just turn around and will help you navigate through this challenging period, Gemini. Some people will also seek your advice about something, and you will be sharing your experience to them. You will have this gift of recognition, but it's just, I feel that it's a small recognition, but it could lead to a bigger recognition someday, or someday soon. But there's some sort of a small recognition here, and this is because of what we do or what we share. Okay. Gemini, someone or something will highlight your honesty, your integrity, and that for you is a big plus. Okay. It's like you will feel vindicated about something because maybe some people are accusing you of being dishonest. Okay. So when this situation comes wherein people or situations will vouch on your integrity, then you will feel vindicated. Okay. I also sense for some Gemini that you need to stay where you are currently. Okay. It's better to stay where you are right now, and like you need to wait a while. Okay? If you want to leave or want to get moving, it's like the card is advising you to stay where you are for now. For now, just a little bit. Just wait, because it's like something will be coming, and that you should not miss it. Okay? And if you're going to leave, if you're going to move from where you are, you might miss it. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Okay, Syrians. Okay, Cancer, you have the Magician. Okay, the Magician upright. For Cancerians, the card is saying that you have done what you needed to do, and the result will be coming to you very soon. It's going to be a positive result. Okay? But it's not, well, of course there's an element of luck here because of this cat here. There's an element of fortune, you know. But it's more of your, it's more of about your hard work, about your skills. That's why you will be getting this positive response or positive result. There's a, okay, there's a something like a unique celebration here. I'm not so sure what that means, but what is clear to me is that you will be celebrating inside you. So it's very internal to you, the celebration, the the bliss, the feeling of bliss is very personal to you. So some people might say that, that's only a strike of luck, you're just lucky. But no, the truth is because you've worked hard for it, you deserve it, you have the skills, you have you have what it takes, you have all the tools to make this possible. And it's not so much about luck because, some people can be naysayers and they will always attribute it to just being lucky without acknowledging your skills or your caliber. Maybe they are envious or what, and they just bring people down by not acknowledging other people's, worthiness, okay, to achieve this or to get this blessing. I sense here, Cancer, that this will be the start of your whatever you want to achieve in your life. It could be the start of having a wealth or having stability or having a name for yourself. Like you're going to, was this carve your name or carve a niche on something, maybe an industry or on your field or in whatever in public's perception. You're going to carve your name. You're going to, leave something behind, or you're going to, no, you're going to start something and it's going to give you recognition. Okay, the card is saying that you must not forget where you start. You must not forget how you started. Okay. I feel that this card is also reminding you, gentle reminder to be humble, to always, look back to where you started, like your roots, because there's a tendency here of you, it's like you elevating to a higher level. So for some of you, it might also affect your, how you perceive yourself, your confidence and how you would be, because um it's only up to us to make our situation permanent. Okay, so the card is advising you to always, keep your feet on the ground here. I feel that, but I feel that you are. It's not that you're going to be, like haughty or what, but it's just a reminder from the card. Because while you yourself is very down to earth, okay? But sometimes the people you might be associated with in the near future, when this happens, when this blessing comes to you, might impact your how you view your achievements, how you view your success, and how you view your position in life. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Next is Leo. Leo, what I have for you is the Fool upright. Okay. Leo, what I sense here is that for some of you, well, for at least some of you, are experiencing, there's like a frustration or unpleasant feelings inside of you that you're trying to hide by showing in public that you are happy, that you are, that you are carefree and you are, like you don't care, you're free spirited and all. But I sense here, Leos, that there's a sense here of you trying to hide something unpleasant within you, an unpleasant feeling. It's not bad because I feel that you're going to overcome this. You're going to overcome this, even though you're feeling that you're already nearing the edge. Okay, but you have this um what I what I what I mean is you have that strength, you have that indomitability, you even have that intellectual capacity to understand that this is just a temporary phase in your life, these challenges, okay? And you will be redeeming yourself. I sense here that regardless of the situation that you're in, especially the challenging situation, I sense that you will still be pursuing whatever it is that you want to pursue. But the card is saying that you might consider going to another direction to pursue it. I mean, pursue the same goal, but do it in a different approach. Okay? Go in a different direction because this direction that you are treading on has failed you or has failed, okay, or is not working. So the goal is correct, okay, but it's the approach or the direction that you are following that is not compatible with what you want to achieve, okay. So that is the advice of the card. Okay, someone is going to support you, someone is going to give you a hand, okay, to rescue you just in case you're going to fall. You will be Someone is going to give you like graces. Someone's going to protect you to give you, the support and yeah, they're going to rescue you just in case you fail, okay? Or an event or a situation is going to be your fallback, just in case this will not work out the second time around. Okay. The card is also saying, Leo, that you need to aim higher. Okay, aim higher because this card is, like it's indicating to me that I don't know how to put it, but like you need to sail above the wind or you need to fly above the wind. I think yeah, you cannot be flying towards the wind, something like that, because you'll be caught up in it and you might fall, something like that. So you need to fly above the wind. I don't know what that means. So the way to do that is to aim higher, and I feel that this has something to do with how you approach things or your strategies. Um, Maybe you need to strategize more and like target what seemed to be impossible for you and just aim for it. Claim it, aim for it, go for it. Whatever seems impossible to achieve, that's where you should. That's where you should go, because I feel there's also a sense of you being caught up in a competition, in a strict competition, something like that. So maybe what you're venturing into or what you are, the direction you're following has a lot of competition along the way, and there's no way for you to compete. See, so you need to go to a different direction, fly higher, don't um, crash into the winds. Okay? So yeah, so that's what I have for you, Leo. Virgo, you have the sun upright. So Virgo, because the sun is always a positive card, so it's very evident that things will be um, turning positive for you in the coming days. So, but the challenge for you, Virgo, is to really claim it, okay? Claim the abundance, okay, and the chance to be great, okay? To be in that position that you have always wanted to be in. There will, okay, there is there is unexpected help, but you need to ask. It's not going to come to you. It is available to you, but seek support. Okay, you need to explicitly ask help, ask support, but it is available to you. But it is not coming to you and voluntarily. You need to present yourself. You need to ask. There are, you know, for some Virgos, I feel that you are considering two things, okay, two options here, but there's one option that you really need to go into. It's one that it has promise. Maybe it's one that you are already working on but have abandoned. So you need to go back to that, whatever that is. Well, you need to use your intuition, okay, to identify what that venture is. But the card is saying that you have already, started working on it, but you just abandoned it. So maybe you can go back to it again if you know what this is about. Okay, you according to the card, it's saying that you need to also get the ideas from the old and the new. So that venture has something to do with the old and the new. Okay, it's like it's a mergence, merging of the old, maybe old wisdom or old trends. Okay, merging of old with the new. So new wisdom, new trends, new technologies. Okay, you're going to merge that. So, okay, that is related to that venture that I'm referring to. Okay, that that venture has a sense of maternity, women, about women, children, youth, okay, wellness, health, well-being, personal care, something like that. So there's a sense of that, and also spirituality. So maybe you can, touch on those things if you are into that kind of, if you have started working on those ventures, then maybe you can come back to that. So those are the clues. So, um, okay, so I sense here celebration, of course. This is about celebration and coming together of ideas also. And there's also a sense here of creativity. So it's evident from this card that you will be heading towards blissful days, Virgo. But you need to be vigilant about it and you need to be focused. Okay, you need to be focused. See here, you need to focus on this. Okay, don't be led astray by false promises, and that because there's a sense of you being around like artificial outcomes or artificial results that seem too good to be true. Okay, but you need to focus on this. Okay? And this one contains your power. Okay? So what it means is that do what it is that you are good at, that you can really, defend. Okay? Don't venture into something just because they are, promising potentials that you are not really sure if, these promises can really be delivered. So, but definitely the card is saying that you will be heading towards a period of bliss, and you need to claim it, you need to focus on it, and um, yeah, you can and also work on it when you have already identified, okay, the there's a portal also here, okay. This is also a portal to your success. So be on the lookout for it, Virgo, because it's forthcoming. So the next is Libra. Okay, Libra, we have the ten of ten of Pentacles reversed. So Libra, what I sense here is that you need to be careful with your finances, okay? Especially when deciding on what um, venture or what direction you'll be taking in the next few weeks to months. Because I sense here, Virgo, I sense here, Libra, that you're ready to take on challenges. Challenges that you feel will contribute to your growth, to your, and will add on to your personal wealth. So some of you might be starting a new project or a business, and you'll be investing on this new ventures of yours. Now the card is advising you to be careful with your money, where you're going to invest them, or be careful also in dealing with other people, and also maybe you'll be asking whether a group of people can be trusted. Okay, the card is advising you that again to be vigilant. What I'm sensing here is that sometimes we there are people who are trustworthy, but when it comes to money, that will test their integrity even more, okay, and their loyalty also. So I think there's going to be an issue of loyalty here, whether they'll be loyal to you, their words, or only to themselves and their own end. Okay, so this you need to be vigilant about all these things. Okay, you need to also, but you see, the card is all, see, um, the energy I'm getting here is only your energy. So I sense that this card is also advising that maybe you can, if you're going to start a business, that you can do it on your own instead of being partnered with another person, whether this person is someone that you already trust, like a friend or what. Because as the card is showing that even though there is no one to share the burden with, but there's something about the finances that it will be more secured if you're going to start on your own first, okay, and get the feel of the business. The business that I'm sensing here has something to do with water, or with, with water, element of water, or travel. There's also a sense of travel here, or providing services that is related to travel. I don't sense here related to food. If some of you are asking if you can venture into food business, of course you can, but I don't see that energy here. although there's a slightly an energy of fire here that I sense, but I mostly ascribe that fire energy in this card to your passion. So the card is telling you, advising you, and advising you to be passionate in whatever you want to achieve, because that's going to be your key to success. You'll be successful in whatever you want to undertake, Libra. You just need to be focused and also believe in yourself. So the next is Scorpio. Then you have, I'm going to shuffle again. Okay. The next is Scorpio. You have the, let me see, Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands are reversed. So again, Scorpio, what I sense here is that, what I sense here is you're feeling that everything is a lost cause. Okay? For some reason, maybe in the past you have met several failures or minor disappointments, or you feel that success is avoiding you, okay? That you're not really lucky recently. Okay. The card is telling you that you need to um, that you need to believe in yourself, in your capability to, because Scorpios, you have the capability to of rebirth, okay? The power of rebirth. So translating that to your successes, regardless if you have met several failures recently or in the past, success is coming to you, because these failures, okay, these unsuccessful ventures, that's just some ways of telling you that first, possibly there are still some things that you need to understand, okay, that you need to learn. Sometimes our learning curve is hard. Sometimes we learn the hard way, regardless if we feel that we only want to do what is right. Okay? There's no way of controlling how we're going to learn our lessons, or how this life is going to make us learn our lessons. But then Scorpio, regardless of this small depths, okay, small, the miss that you have been experiencing, there is always that promise of rebirth for you. Okay, so this rebirth entails, of course, patience and understanding and compassion to yourself also, and you need to believe in yourself. You need to have faith, okay, and that all of us have are bestowed bestowed upon this promise of greatness, of glory in this life, in this material plane. Something, okay, something is going to overturn your situation very soon, Scorpio. It could be, sudden idea that will just, come to you like a bolt of lightning. It's a very like a breakthrough idea, okay? And it's going to overturn your situation. So, Scorpio, during this period, it is important that you lean on your or rely on your intuition, and seize the opportunity that you feel is fated for you or is given to you, because they're going to save you from, further losses or further frustrations. You are being supported here, Scorpio. I sense that you are being supported by situations, uh, even though there will be people involved, but the support is um, generally coming from yourself. You're having faith in yourself. I sense here for some Scorpios that there have been, major losses already, and some of you may not know how to get back up again after this, this devastation or this catastrophe. You see here, Scorpio, you're like a magician that has run out of magic, of power. But this should not be the case, because that power is still, you still possess that power, you still possess that magic. Maybe for now, because you are wounded here, Scorpio, you need to um, step back for a while. If you need some time to recuperate or to recover, to recoup your losses by, just stopping, just stop, pause, okay? Then maybe you might do that, and then regroup again, okay? Because you still have that magic in you. Magic meaning, if you believe in luck, then you still have that luck. You still have the good luck. It's not that, you are being targeted by misfortune already, or this year is not your fortunate year. That's not true at all. Okay? You have the tools, you have the makings of, to be great, to be successful, and to recover your losses, to start again. All is not lost here, Scorpio. Someone or something and a situation will present itself to give you another chance, to because, despite of what happened, people around you, people who know you, know that you can be trusted. You have the integrity, and you have the determination to succeed. Okay? So it is not impossible that you will be given the chance again, because of those virtues that you possess. So just be patient, Scorpio, and things will be, and things will be turned around for you, and it is for the better. Next is Sagittarius. What I have for you is the Strength, upright. Okay. I sense you, Sagittarius, that you are on your way to success, but okay. I cannot deny that for some Sagittarius, I feel that it is not the real success. Okay? It is just a taste of what is to come. So do not rest your laurels on this one, because it is just the beginning of something great. Okay. But if you will be contented with this one, okay, and if you stop, this is what you're only going to get. I mean, you're not going to enjoy the potential, or the you're not going to enjoy the optimal success that is being given to you, or that is waiting for you. Okay, don't be content. Okay, but there's a success. Okay, there's a success along the way, but it is only a minor success, even though it doesn't seem like so. And you must not stop. You must not be complacent with it, because you are meant to harvest more, to have a greater harvest. You are meant to have a greater harvest, to reap a greater harvest. I sense here for some Sagittarius. Okay, there's a sense here of you needing to declutter. It may be declutter relationships from your life, declutter your life of complications perpetrated by people around you, or situations that you're involved in. There's a sense here of you needing to clear your mind, because I sense for some Sagittarius, your preconceived notions about life, or even success, or even about work ethics, is either they're already obsolete, or they do not apply to your situation right now. So you need to calibrate, you need to strategize also, and you need to apply new way of doing things. You must not um, you must not be contented about your the knowledge that you have right now, or how things are going in terms of your wealth or your stability, because there's still something huge, okay, in the offing, and you need to have your vision must be for the long term, not short term, and you must not be myopic when it comes to your stability and your security and your wealth. Okay, okay, so there's a sense here of you doing, things like an old-fashioned way, or you are adopting strategies that are passed on to you by elders, by people who have lived in the past, or these are old ways, and you need to reinvent yourself in this sense. You need to adopt new ways of doing things, okay, and learn from what's this newer gurus, or newer mentors, younger mentors, those who have kept themselves abreast with the current trends, okay, in business, or in in accumulating wealth. Okay, for some Sagittarius, I sense that you are you must be careful about being led on to believing in something, okay, without proof. Okay? You need to be you need to exercise your due diligence when it comes to, for example, someone comes forward to you with a proposal, with a certain proposal. So you need to ask questions, you need to ask for proofs, okay, evidences that their proposal is successful, and that they already have, real world evidences that their strategy has worked, okay, for some people. Also, there's a sense of you needing to really ask about the return on investment potential of a certain proposal. That's one. Because I sense here someone is giving you this, larger than life scenario, larger than life proposal. So, and you might be led on by it, because maybe this person has a name in the industry, or has built, that image of integrity. But it's not that they are scammers, but sometimes circumstances can make them, can make their targets off tangent, and you know, it's not always that we are successful. Sometimes we also fail. So this person who's approaching you is not an exemption. So for you, regardless of who this person is or what this person is to you or how your relationship with this person is, you also need to do your due diligence, okay, when it comes to your money, your finances, and your security, Sagittarius. So that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so next is Capricorn. You have the Eight of Cups reversed. Okay. Sagittarius, what I sense here is you seem to be taking on several options all at the same time, or you are considering several options instead of just focusing on one or two options. Okay? Because these options are being presented to you probably by someone, or you are copying these options from another person just because they're successful at it. It doesn't mean that you're going to be successful also with it. Okay. The card is advising you to rely on your strengths and your weaknesses. You need to consider your weaknesses also when taking on a certain venture. Okay. I sense here. Okay. I sense here that there's something about money or dispensing money or saving money. So the card might be advising you to be careful with how you spend your money as well as to be mindful of your savings, okay? Because here, something that you will be dispensing will already be lost. You cannot take them back, okay? It's like, okay. And also the card is advising you to, put, what's this, that idiom that you need to do not put your eggs in one basket. I feel that you did just that, okay? You did just that, but possibly there's a risk of miscalculating things, okay? Because like here, you feels like you've spread your investments, okay? You've spread out your investments, and most of these are startup. Okay, there's that sense of startup investment. So there's no proof that that investment is going to work. There is yet there is yet to be an evidence that this is investment will give you a return on investment, or proof that it will be successful, or that it will have a financial yield for you. So there's a sense of startup here. So there's nothing wrong with startups, Capricorn, okay? Especially if you are the type that you are more risky, or you believe that taking risks will give you better returns. Okay, but at this point, the card is advising you to be careful also with regards to investing on startups. Okay? Because it is better to have that evidence, to have that solid proof that something is working. So this investment can also mean, like investing in, was this pre-selling properties? Okay, you also need to be careful with that, because the risk of loss, money loss, financial loss could be greater, okay, if you do that during this time, okay, because of some miscalculation, or there's also the possibility of someone not explaining the scenario well to you, so you will have this false perception of something, so your decision will not be too grounded on the truth, okay? But again, Capricorn, what's good about this card is your your intuition will always guide you, okay, here. So rely on your intuition also. If you have this slight nudge of doubt, okay, it means that you need to reconsider things, you need to be careful, you need to study again, review. Take your time. Don't allow the situation or a person to rush you into making decisions that is still doubtful for you, or that you're not comfortable with, or that you are not convinced. Okay. I sense here, I sense here, Capricorn, that for some of you, going going that simple route, okay, is better for you for the meantime while you are exploring your options. Meaning, it is better that you be conservative with your spending and not to invest. If you already have what's this, existing investments, to just stick with it. Do not invest even more while you are exploring your options, while you are doing your feasibility studies. So that's what I sense here, Capricorn. Although I know I could sense, I could feel that you want to invest some more. Maybe there's something about you wanting to really be secure, you know, you have that strong urge to secure yourself, your money, to have, you know, more income streams. But during this time, because you need to really study every option that is being presented to you, you need to be conservative first. If you want, if you are avoiding further loss or possible loss of income, of wealth, okay? So it is safer, okay? Even though you may be the risk taker type, but it is safer to be more modest, conservative in your assumptions, okay, in your decision making during this period. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Okay, so for Aquarius, you have this Justice. Yeah, Justice reverse. Hmm. Okay, so Aquarius, what I sense here is there's okay, there's a sense of you receiving like a badge of approval, or token of approval, or a contract that will clarify things around you, or clarify, or whatever it is that you feel is rather confusing, okay, will clarify situations for you, this contract or this document. It could be a will, okay, inheritance. It could also mean like like a marriage contract, or about custody or prenuptial, something like that. Very important document, or very important contract. And this contract will give you clarity. There's confusion, and even there's a sense of heaviness here, Aquarius. To be honest with you, there's a sense of heaviness here, and I feel that this document will lift that heaviness, or pull that heaviness from your heart. Okay? It will dispel all your doubts, your confusion. For some Aquarius, I sense that this is about you giving that document to someone that will enable them to, have that clarity. For some Aquarians, this is about you not wanting to, not accepting like the truth, or a finding, something like that. Um, you're not accepting a certain finding or a certain verdict about something. Now the card is advising you to keep an open mind about your situation, because this is already, taking a toll on your emotions. There's a certain heaviness here, Aquarius, and sometimes because of that, you tend to, it's either you're going inward, or um you are, you are relying on, other people's advice or guidance, and instead of you believing in your own wisdom, or your reasoning, your voice of reason. So instead of you, relying on yourself, because you're an intelligent individual, Aquarius, and you always make the right decisions that are the best for everyone. Okay? But when you start relying on other people, of course, you don't expect these people to give you the best advice, okay, or the advice that will be of interest to the common good. But that might happen if you will allow this, heaviness to drag you down, to take hold on your, ability to listen to your own voice of reason. I sense here that you are losing faith on something for some Aquarius, okay? But for others, it's the other way around. It is about you, you know, perceiving that something is not to be, was this to be trusted? Something is not worthy of your attention or time. Okay. For some Aquarians, okay, I sense that there is, like um, like a vindication or something in the that is forthcoming. Okay, there's a vindication about something, or you will get back what you've lost, whether material or emotional. You know, this loss has that sense of grief. Okay, I kept on saying heaviness, but it's also grief. Okay, there's a sense of grief here. Maybe for you that you are thinking that the loss will not be replaced, okay? But it will be replaced in another form, okay? With a value that is possibly a greater value than what you've lost recently. Now, Aquarius, the card is saying that if you feel that you are not capable for now to make decisions, it doesn't mean that you've already lost that touch of, making great decisions. Okay, it's just that you need to rest for a while. With this grief, you should be resting. Okay, with this grief, rest, and maybe a change of, scenery, change of situation can balance you out, because I sense here for some Aquarians that this message resonates. It has something about you, being, it's like you closed in on the possibility of redemption, or of being happy again, something like that, or of, vindication. But vindication is forthcoming, Aquarius. It's not that you're going to be, it's already dark, but anyway, it's not that you are going to be uh, in that situation, the situation forever. Okay, there's going to be a turnaround of events soon, but you need to rest. You need to, because this grief is really, getting in the way of your vindication over a situation or your happiness. So, yeah, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Next is Pisces. Pisces, you have the Queen of Pentacles are reversed. So, Pisces, what I sense here, Pisces, is you will be given the opportunity to reinvent yourself. Okay? If you feel that you have already, lost your power, or you are being vulnerable, you'll be given the chance to, flex your power again and maybe redeem yourself. If this is about a sort of a reputation that is lost, you'll be able to you'll be able to redeem yourself again, as the situation arises. I sense here that, there are blessings forthcoming, gifts forthcoming, but for now, maybe you are not in the this position rather, to receive them. Could it be that you are sad? Could it be that you are, resentful? Or could it be that you are in pain? That's why you are not in that receptive mood. So, know, Pisces, that blessings are coming to you. Actually, they're already around you. Small blessings. Small but valuable blessings. But okay, for some Pisces, the reason why you are not receptive to receiving these blessings, because some of you are, have this, they're very humble. Pisces, they're very humble, and they are, naturally, the kind who would champion you know, the unfortunate ones. Okay, okay, because of that, some Pisces sort of compare their lives with these people who are less fortunate. So their tendency is to humble themselves when, great gifts or blessings, these gifts or blessings start pouring in. They're like, unconsciously, they're like, do I really deserve this when there are other people who are more in need than I do? So that's a tendency. So the thing, so what happens is that they would be inclined to not receive these gifts, okay, or, they will analyze, they will think, if, am I going to take this gift or not? Because there are other people who are more deserving than I am. So, some opportunities are fleeting. You need to grab them when they present themselves. You really need to grab them fast, okay? Now, because of that, over analyzing, and, comparing your situation to others who are less fortunate, and then the opportunity passes you by. So that's that might happen. Okay? So again, Pisces, remember that you can only help someone in need if you are capable, if you have already helped yourself, if you are strong, okay, you can share your strength, you can share what you have with other people when you already have excesses, and you are not unstable. So it is not, you shouldn't feel guilty when receiving gifts or blessings, okay? It is it is not your fault if you have more than others. You can help by, being strong. You can help more if you have more. So, well, that's the advice of the card here. It's showing that if you're going to punish yourself somewhat for wanting to have more or for accepting these blessings, then you are just, you will be weak. You won't be capable of helping others, which is something that you are happy to do. You want to help other people. You are very helpful. You are very generous, Pisces, and you can only do so if you are strong, if you have more, and if you are open to receiving blessings so that you can share them also. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you.